Hey, what's up YouTube? Legendary bringing another video. I've decided I'm going to do this one on Fathom. There's only a few maps left in the series, but I really wanted to get Fathom done. That map, you see so many draws on, so the jumps can be critical, and I still cover the spawns and little tactics and things. I'm going to show you some jumps that you can do straight from spawn, so just stick with me now. As you know, if you're red, you spawn around here, depending on which position you get put in, but either way you should land right here, and same in the blue base. What you can do though, you want to get top mid control. Obviously there's a fucking flag there now because I've had to go to neutral flag, but there we go. There's a camel top mid and there's a railgun bottom mid. So straight from the spawn, what you want to do is have two people go top mid, one person usually rushes through the treehouse, and you want to have someone do a jump up the top mid, which I'm going to show you a few of now. Other than that, you want someone around the doorway to watch over railgun and someone to actually go get the railgun. That's like a kind of optimal setup sort of thing. Right, straight from spawn, to get the top mid, you have a few options. In my older videos, such as my rig one I just showed you, and I showed you a few things where you jump up and then you boost and then you hover. And you basically use the ledge as like a spring, so you just fly upwards. Like you're fucking Superman or something. Anyway, so you can do the same thing on this map. You can do it off this one or this one. That one's easier, but this one by here is the one that's great from the spawn. So all you got to do is when you spawn up, just run, jump out. As you get to by here, jump and boost, and then straight at the top mid. Obviously you got to do the jump at the right time though. As you can see, I did not. So let's try again. As I said, that one's a little harder than the other one, but once you're used to it. As you can see, straight top mid. Nice, quick, easy, and everyone else is going to be rushing through the damn treehouse. So by the time you're top mid, you've already got camo, and you're already dropping to your side if you need to. You know what I mean? So you're guaranteed to get that camo, as long as, they don't do the same thing. So yeah, and the guy who pushes through tree can just cover you. Some other jumps from bottom mid to get the top mid then. As I said, you can jump off this one, which you just did. You can also do it off this one. This one's a lot easier. Same for the corner.
It was at this moment he fucked up.
Oh my god.
Says it's a lot easier and still fucks it up. There you go, straight up top mid, nice, quick, easy. You can also do it to other parts of you can do it to like the bridge and stuff. You don't have to go to top mid if you don't want to, but it's kind of preferable because you can drop bottom mid. But instead of boosting off by here, you also just aim up your angles differently and give it the boost to go. There you go. Don't have to ground pound, it's just I cannot screw that up. Yeah, so if you do that perfectly, you can just land straight up. Okay. The main jump ups though, those are more advanced ones, so those ones are going to take you a lot of time to practice. And it shows you up on the radar as well. What are the main jump you need for this? This is going to be your bread and butter for this map, okay? Literally everyone anyone knows this jump. You want to jump on this, crouch as you land, and then let go of crouch and jump up again onto this. So just jump, then crouch onto it, and then jump again while letting go of crouch. So you kind of like do like a spring kind of jump. So jump, crouch, jump again. There we go. Let me show you. You can see my paddles. Hang on, let's see if you can see the paddles. I use this one to jump, and this one to crouch. Okay. So jump, crouch, jump again, and straight up. Yeah, so that's going to be your main jump up the top mid. This is the one everyone knows and everyone can do. Obviously, you want to be careful. If you kind of screw it up, you can die. So just be ready to hit the ground pound to, get the cheeky little levitate to jump back up. What you can also do though is this other one. This is less used, but again, you can also use this to even hide if you want to. So you have this little bit by here that sticks out. It's actually higher up than the rest of it. As you can see, you actually go up a little bit if you crouch into it. What you want to do is stand on this and jump and crouch into this, like this. Then you want to come back slightly and jump forward and then mantle up. But as I said, you can actually just hide into that from doing it, but you obviously can't fall into it because it's really tiny creators. There's one bottom mid as well. You can actually jump onto these little lever things. So you just want to jump up. Over. There we go. Don't know why I tried to ADS that, but there we go. I haven't actually used that one in a while. This one's only really good though if like it's down to the wire and things again are really hectic because people pay less attention, or if you're playing against less skilled opponents, because you can just literally sit up there. People don't even notice you coming past, and then you can just get a cheeky little back smack. Also a good little hangout place to just wait for the next railgun. Anyway, moving on to the treehouse side of things. There's a few jumps you can do from the treehouse. First one is if someone's chasing you and you're kind of weak, people are going to be like expecting you to sit either by here, because this is the main spot, or over by here by the nades. So people just come around the corner and probably pre-fire it if they're decent. What you can do though is you can actually just jump into these little like ladder bits right here. So like a pipe, but it's kind of like a ladder. Jump back out, jump up to that bit, but then boost forward. Okay, so it's like jump in, crouch. So jump, crouch in, jump, crouch back, and then boost forward, but crouch at the same time. Okay. There we go. You're actually higher up when you do that, so you can actually just like get a little sights on people and stuff like that, and you just higher up so people don't really expect it. And even if they do see you, they'll probably shoot like towards your feet because they won't have a quick enough sensitivity to get up higher. So that way then, you know, you can just hit people. You can even get one hit ground pounds off it. Depends if you hit the right angle, and you've got to make sure you jump off. You can always tell if you're going to get a one hit ground pound, by the way, because I see a lot of people who aren't sure like how to tell. One, it's a lot louder when it's a one hit ground pound, and two, it leaves a massive residue on the floor because the floor's been cracked. So regular ground pound that won't one hit them, that it's really quiet and it doesn't leave any markings. Ones that one hit them though, leaves this massive like earth shattered bits right here. Okay, a jump up to top mid as well. This one's from pit or sub, whatever you want to call it. You want to jump onto it. It's easy if you jump crouch onto it, because you know jump crouching makes things easier as you're about to hit it. And then you want to walk backwards slightly and then jump crouch mantle. Okay, so like just like that. This one can take a little getting used to because you gotta make sure you don't go too far back when you press it. Yeah, you can also like forward sprint and ADS onto it, but at the end of the day, you're just gonna show up on the radar, so it's really not worth it. When you're top mid, you can use like this little sneaky thing to dipsy doodle people, as Ella might would say. So, for example, let's go to top mid. Somebody can be chasing you. You can actually jump off this, so you can just go bang, bang, bang. People won't be expecting you, and you know you still get sights over a silo to help your teammates out and things like that. And then if you want to carry on your own, you can just jump straight back to top mid. But if you do that in quick succession, you can actually do it to get behind people, because they're going to be like walking down towards treehouse area, probably forget about you because they think you've fallen down. So it's just quickly ground pound, jump back, straight forward, and obviously just land, hit the mantle though, which I failed to do. The other things you can do is this is really good for capture the flag, by the way. So I'm going to go up and get a flag now. This only works on red side, so just be wary of that. So you see a lot of people when they get the flag back to the base, yeah, they just sit in the generator here, or engine, whatever you want to call it. The problem with that is they're always going to know where you are. So, you know, you're always fighting a losing battle pretty much. You can jump on this little ledge thing here to try and like throw off your opponents, and you can just like it's easy to stay on. But yeah, you can also get one hit ground pounds. Though that depends if you hit it at the right angle with this place. As you can see, it's it doesn't make that much of a crack, so sometimes most of the time it doesn't really hit as one hit ground pounds. But yeah, as I said, you know, you just wanna make sure that you can use this. But what I actually find to be a better thing to do is, other than jumping up on there yourself with the flag, what I prefer to do, because this kind of throws off the opponent, is you see a lot of people sometimes when they're fighting constantly, they just bait the flag over there and just go back to reset it every now and then. You know, get a little touch back up, fight again. What you can do though that I find a lot easier is just throw the flag up. Now you may be thinking, why would you do that? The first thing is, it's harder to return when it's all the way up there. Second is, they're not expecting to be up there. And the third thing is, you can beat them down and, you know, kill them easier by baiting it out like that when they're not even going to know what it is. So, it actually works out really well. So, make sure you actually use that, because it is a good tactic. Anyway, moving on. Let's go back up to top mid. Alright, in the tree houses, there's a few things you can do. As you know, you've got this little like sneaky ledge by here. You can actually jump an ADS straight onto that using the bum jump that I showed you in my prior videos. So, if you hit it perfectly, straight up, bang. You don't even have to use the bum jump though. You can actually, if you sprint an ADS hover like I've showed you in my other videos, you can actually get up there straight away as long as you do it perfectly. So, bang. You know, but it's easy. You can just do it off the stairs if you want to, you know what I mean? It just depends on the situation. But what you can also do is use these ledges by here, yeah? So you just want to walk onto the ledge. You don't have to jump onto it, you just walk onto it. Then you go around by here, and as you can see him there. So let's try it again, because I don't even know what I was doing there. Yeah, so you just want to go onto the ledge by here, just walk across, and there we go. You can actually see into the treehouse and things. And if you see someone there, slightly move back so they don't notice you. You can then get some cheeky nades in or whatever. You can jump straight up, you know, get some shots or back smack, whatever you want to do. To get into the sneaky from up here though, you want to be looking at this little bar bit by here. You can see it going across, and this little thing by here. You want to position yourself by here, crouch, and then jump into it and move forward. You don't want to use boost at all. If someone's chasing you, do not try to boost into it to get away quicker, because it just bounces you back because you uncrouch slightly when you boost. Yeah, that's a lot quicker. And there's a place you can actually take the flag, so you can get the flag by here. This one's actually a really good place. It was actually used by Ryan Noob a couple of events ago, and people were literally trying to look for him for like 2 or 3 minutes. So, I'm going to jump into sneaky, and this one, it takes a little time to get used to, okay? You got to make sure you don't screw it up. So, you want to aim for that little bit by there. You want to jump forward, ADS, while holding crouch, okay? So, after you've ADS, keep holding crouch, and then just land into it, alright? So, let's give this a try. There you go, as you can see. This nice little spot by here. You can't get seen from the sneaky. You know, the only people who can see you are down there. They're not going to be looking all the way up to the top of the fucking map, are they? You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? You can just rain down terror on them. You can, if you get in the right position as well, you can get it till you stand up if you walk out enough. There you go, so you can actually stand up. Be careful you don't walk out too much though, because it can knock you down. Yeah. Other places you can get a nice little outplay of the opponent is right over the front door. You always get people pushing from the silo when you've got the flag in your base, and you see a lot of teams, a lot of players, sorry, like crouching by here while they're trying to live, so their teammates are pushing up to top from top mid and stuff like that. The people spawning out their elbow, people are coming to the front door and stuff like that, and they know you're here, so they're going to try nading you or whatever, yeah? So, as you're trying to defend yourself by here, if you're the attacker, what you can do, so people who are trying to push out of their base, or well, they're the ones defending, if you get what I mean. So if you're the one who's trying to attack this guy by here, what you can do is you can actually just get a quick little jump off this thing by here, because if you look by here, he's going to look up and see you and melee you or something if he's confident. But what you can do is just walk forward like that, jump off this little ledge by here, jump up again and get a one-hit ground pound on him. Again, you can tell because of the bits on the floor. So, you know, it's just a nice little way to outplay your opponents. It's also good because a lot of people try and Spartan charge here, so I mean, you can even use that towards your ninja advantage. I mean, just jump backwards, bang. Yeah, as I said, on the blue side, there isn't really that little ledge, unfortunately. So, you know, you're kind of stuck, you're kind of left out to dry there. There's some other jumps you can do, though, like the opposite side of what I showed you in Treehouse. You can actually do it from here. To do that, you want to jump. You don't even have to ADS, but it's a lot easier if you do ADS. Just jump, crouch, mantle. You can use an ADS to do it if you're not very confident in getting your timings right. So what you want to do is jump, crouch, keep holding ADS and mantle, and you want to boost into that, which I did not do. So let's give that another try. There we go. There we go, look, I'm up here. Again, you can do this with a flag if you want to be that guy, but you know what I mean. This one's a lot more open, but it's still a nice little spot. If you get your timing right, you can actually get straight up to top mid and onto this little ledge thing I was on about. You can also though, so go back to the top mid. That little ledge thing is used for so many things. So let's go back to that little ledge. We're on this ledge now. If you get it at the right time, you can actually get into the opposite side of there. So there we go. This one's a little better because you've got more cover on you. You can't get seen from the treehouse over at red side or blue side if you're on the opposite side of the map. But yeah, some nice little spots. Again, these are things you do want to learn. You can even get a little higher. Make sure you just use these little things in your gameplay because they're so useful. I'm just trying to think, is there anything else on this map? Right, let's go into like spawns and little tactics you can do. When you're playing CTF on this map, it stagnates quite a lot. And what I mean by that is that you'll see a lot of times where there's a flag standoff or, you know, whatever. A lot of the time though, if you're not a top team, you actually find people struggle to get flags even pulled because of the way that how symmetrical this map is. It really doesn't work into your favor when you're trying to push the enemy base. They tried to fix this up though by moving the flag spawn because it used to be over by the elbow, but the flag capture point is now like towards the center of the map. The center of the base, sorry. And yeah, so what you want to do is you want to have like 1-2 guys top mid. You want to have one guy push. You can do it from either a silo side or an elbow side, but you need to commit to that side. This is crucial, okay? You need to commit to the side. So if you're making an elbow push, this is the one used by most people. You're going to have one person stay up here, one person towards the tree helping out, and then one person pushes in their elbow, and the other one like rushes in with him. So you got like 2 around the elbow. You don't want both to go the elbow. You want someone to go like little door or something. So that way then, as soon as you get some slays, the guy top mid can kill the guys who spawn silo, because when you're in the base, they can't spawn there. So they'll spawn towards silo. But this is why it's important to commit to a side, because if you have someone pushing elbow, and you have someone towards the front door, or someone towards the silo area, what'll happen is they'll spawn in their base towards the gen area. And obviously that's going to fuck you up because you're in the base trying to pull the flag and he's like, surprise motherfucker, hit you with a back smack, donkey punch him. You know what I mean? He's going to donkey punch like a motherfucker. So yeah, commit to your side. Since it's been moved to the middle though, silo run is a lot better than it used to be. So, you know, it's the same principle, just push in from the left side rather than the right and commit to that side. So that way you know exactly where they're spawning. The guys can put shots on them and stuff like that. If you can run a silo side spawn, it's a really good one. Yeah, but what you can also do is just do a quick bottom mid pull. This is probably the best one on this map because the way they move the flag now, it's really quick. But again, this one you've got to be really careful because you can just get nade spam from bottom mid. So it can turn into like a little joust off for the flag. When you're running the flag though, you always see times where the flag ends up right outside of the base, okay? And it usually gets returned because people keep screwing up when they grab the flag. So they go to throw the flag up, oh, it's the window, crap. Then the teammate's got to try and get it, he gets shot as he's trying to get it, you know, it's just a massive fumble. What you can do though, is you can actually do a boost slide into it, and you actually like bounce off of this. So you want to boost slide, jump, hold the flag grab button, and you land sort of in the window. So look, you just boost and it knocks you into it, like launches you up over it. The good thing about that is, one, you don't need to mantle, so you can like turn around, shoot, you can do whatever you want. You still have full control of your character. But it also means that you can do it straight into the flag. So anyway, let's go get the flag back because I'm an idiot and decided not to grab it to refresh it. But there we go. Right then, let's go put the flag down. I should do. Wow. So yeah, as I said, front of the base. Flag will be down. Just go for a little boost slide into it. And you're straight into the base. Again, that looks extremely simple, but and that's because it is. It's just using the geometry because it's curved by here. And at the end of the day, it's simple but really effective. You know, it's the simple things that are the most useful. And that one is just a little thing that you wouldn't even really think, wouldn't really give much thought, but it actually works out really well. And obviously you can use the little door then to get like nice ninjas, so you know you can just bait yourself out, someone pushing you, you know he's there, you know, it's cheeky little ninja. It's really really good. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I want to show you. Yes, it is. In the tree houses, I don't know why I'm bringing the flag, but there we go. You also have a sneaky little jump up on the opposite side, and again you can use the ledge if you want to. You know, you can get sights in there. But what this side has is a little nade hole. So instead of it being like the sneaky where you can actually jump through, this one you can just throw nades in. So you can just like shoot your little nade through it there. Get him weak in the treehouse or whatever. But it works a lot better from here because you can actually jump up. You can see them. You can get shots on them as they're down the bottom of the treehouse. And you can actually just like throw a nade through them. As you can see, that way that guy is going to be like absolute. And he may have already been weak, so that could be a kill, or you can just finish him off then with a cheeky little shot. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it for this map. I think I've covered everything. So the next video I'm going to be doing is probably going to be Eden or something. Yeah, thanks for watching the videos, guys. I really do appreciate it. Sorry, it's been a couple of days since the last one, because I did start uploading consecutively for once. Which I never do, because, yeah.